Quanto tempo ti è durato tutto questo lavoro per questo disco?
È lungo, è tanto che ci sto lavorando.
Da dove è venuta l'idea?
Ma l'idea è venuta perché inizialmente io avevo diciamo, formato un gruppo dove anche diciamo, con amici, con mio fratello anche che suonava, e avevamo cominciato a fare della musica di Vivaldi, però delle cantate sacre e cantate profane. E poi un giorno mi sono detta sarebbe bello poter scoprire Vivaldi come compositore d'opera e non solo compositore ovviamente di musica sacra. E così ho iniziato a fare questa ricerca e piano piano mi sono avvicinato, come dicevo sono andata a Torino e dove lì sono stati molto gentili, insomma hanno aperto veramente le porte perché anche loro ci tengono.
Sì.
Much of Vivaldi's music came to light earlier this century. For a long time after his death, his music was virtually unknown. The impetus really for the modern Vivaldi revival came in the 1920s, when a large number of volumes from his original library were rediscovered in Italy and purchased by the National Library in Turin.
I'm so excited and nervous, I don't know what to say, because we are in front of so many treasure. So where will we start? For me it was very, very important to go to the source of the music, to learn more about Baroque music. In the music of Vivaldi, you can feel a lot of change of humor. Yes, you have a quick change. So I think it's not a easy listening music at all. So it's like a little bit like the city. It's a city, then it's full of people, it's full of things, and suddenly it's empty.
these are highly virtuosic arias. They're almost like vocal concertos, if you like, designed to show off the great singers of his day.
The aria Dopo un ore da Procella is from another late opera, Griselda, which dates from 1735 and was again written for Venice. This aria again uses a simile of a storm, and the character is saying that after the troubles of the storm, good weather will come. Again, the idea of the storm conjures up quite violent coloratura in the voice and very wide leaps across the whole of the range.
I think she's particularly suited to these male roles, not because her voice is masculine sounding, far from it. In fact, I think that one of the interesting things is that she has this wonderful femininity, but the voice is so richly coloured. It has a dark colour. I mean, it's not a hugely large or voluminous voice, but it has a richness of timbre, which is very unusual in a small voice. And it also, being a mezzo-soprano, one of the interesting things is that most of the great composers of opera seria tended to prefer the low-voiced castrato, the alto castrato, or even contralto. And so this is a great source of repertoire for mezzo-sopranos. I mean, we say Vivaldi is a popular composer, but it's actually, he wrote one or two popular works rather than he is a popular composer. I'm always amazed when you consider that music wasn't published in those days, how much of it has survived.
Proprio all'inizio della dorilla di quest'opera, o dopo la sinfonia, c'è questo coro, e questo coro ricorda, diciamo, la melodia del coro ricorda un po' la melodia, diciamo, una delle melodie delle 4 stagioni di Vivaldi.
Well, Stravinsky called Vivaldi a greatly overrated dull fellow. He was supposed to have thought that he wrote the same thing 500 times over, which is a little bit unfair, I think.
I don't know if it's really true or not.
But anyway, I mean, I don't know if Stravinsky can have known very much of Vivaldi's music. I mean, at that time, the Vivaldi revival wasn't really underway.
I'm sure Vivaldi would be amazed to know that we were listening to his works now in the 20th century, almost into the 21st century. Like all composers of his day, he wouldn't have had any concept of writing for posterity in the longer term. Composers then wrote for that moment. The public demand was largely for new music. They didn't want music that was 5 years, 10 years old normally. So the idea of keeping music and playing it over and over again for centuries would have been totally foreign to any composer of that era.